Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's the West Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again for another pro wrestling show, news, updates, all that good stuff, man. You know we the real talk of pro wrestling, so tell a friend to tell a friend. That subscription price is $3.99. It won't cost you a damn thing. Here to talk about a little New Japan Cup action, man, and some New Japan Anniversary Show action. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. On the first night of the New Japan Cup, which is the 2026, took place a little behind, took place a couple days ago. The first show took place in Korakuen Hall. We got the Heat Storm, Uemura defeating the Great Okan in the first round match of the tournament. This match went back and forth. It was in the main event, of course. He pinned the United Empire's Enforce with a high diving crossbody, a little over 22 minutes right here. Following the Kiniku Busters is pretty similar to a Muscle Buster, if you know, to get the victory. So as a result of that, Uemura is going to move on to the next round to face Joe Moloney in the second round in the New Japan Cup, which is going to take place in a couple of days from when I'm talking on March 10th in Okayama. So the other first round match we had to take place on that day, which was a quote unquote handicap match from the beginning of it, as the House of Torture members, heavily interfered throughout this semi-main event match, with Don Fale getting the victory over the former never openweight champion Aaron Wolf, following the grenade in a little under 9 minutes right here after Narita KO'd the Wolf with the belt shot. So as a result of that, Bad Luck Fale, or Don Fale, will face Shingo Takagi in the second round on March 10th as well, going into the New Japan Cup. And more action that we have for it is this actually took place on the anniversary show, both of these. So second night in New Japan Cup, this is also for the anniversary show as well. We had the New Japan Cup, like I said, second day. We had never openweight champion Ren Narita taking on and defeating Taichi in the first round tournament match right here. Of course, there was tons of House of Torture interference. He got the victory in about 22 minutes via the Hell's Guillotine, hitting him with his modified push-up bar, of course. So as a result of that, Ren Narita is going to move on to face Satoshi Kojima. He's subbing in for the injured Tomohiro Ishii, who had to bow out from the New Japan Cup. So he's going to be taking on Satoshi Kojima on March 12th. In the other first round match that took place on that night, we had New Japan Strong Champion Boltin Oleg getting the victory over the former World Television Champion, that being El Phantasm, a little over 18 minutes. He was able to counter ELP's attempt of an Avalanche Frankensteiner, and he hit the last Kamikaze Avalanche style from the second rope to secure a very spectacular victory right here. So, result of that, we're going to have Oleg facing HENARE in the second round of the New Japan Cup, which will be taking place, like I said before, on March 12th. So, now we get into the anniversary show stuff. Daiki was able to successfully defend his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against Master Wato at the New Japan Raising the Army 54th anniversary show, which was in Ota City General Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan. He got the victory following the Suplex de la Luna, which preceded a high-angle DDT on a steel plate placed by Sho to retain the title in his second defense right here. So post-match, we get Yo come into the ring wearing a t-shirt of Evil, then knocked out Daiki and Sho, whose former House of Torture leader move Everything is Evil. Then he announced himself as the next challenge. So he bought these guys with Everything is Evil, and that's very interesting here. Very playing the mind games here is my man Yo. So he's going to be challenging for that title. And I think they announced when he will be getting that title shot. But before we get to that, another match that took place here on the 54th anniversary show. We had Taiji Shimori and Robbie Eagles getting the victory, getting the dub over Robbie Eagles, Kosei Fujita, the Sweet Ichiban Boys. They became the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions on the same show, the 54th anniversary. Ishimori was able to oust Eagles with the Triangle Jump Quabrata. Then Robbie Eagles pinned Fujita with the X Express to get the victory for this team, giving Robbie Eagles securing his first New Japan title, his first IWGP title. So post-match, we got Francesco, Akira, and Jakob Austin Young of the United Empire suddenly attacking the newly crowned champions with steel chairs, and of course throwing their name in the hat to challenge said champions. So move on down the card, move on to more New Japan Cup action. So we got more New Japan Cup first round action. We had in the first round match, Jake Lee taking on and defeating Yoshihashi via referee stoppage in about 14 minutes right here. He countered Hashi's attempt of the Karma with the front necklock submission. As with this result, we get Lee moving on to face Hirooki Goto in the New Japan Cup in the second round on March 13th. So the other first round match we had Callum Newman taking on and defeating Oscar after a back and forth battle. He pinned the powerful IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion in about 11 minutes, following a second Excalibur, the Flying Boot Stomp, to get the dub. So as a result, Callum Newman's going to face Hartley Jackson of TMDK second round on March 13th. In the New Japan Cup. So that's more stuff for us to look forward to. And those preceding matches that I talked about. As a result of the events that took place at the 54th anniversary show, we have announced 2 junior heavyweight title matches right here. So for the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships, we have Taiji Shimori and Robbie Eagles taking on and defending their titles against the United Empire's Francesco Akira and Jacob Austin Young. And we have for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, Doki trying to make his third defense, against Yo. So we have those scheduled. We got more New Japan Cup action coming up this week, so be on the lookout for that. It was kind of like a brief recap of all that stuff that kind of happened in the last few days, so I'm glad y'all bearing with me. So you know what to do when there's more New Japan Cup action coming down the pipeline. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because when it comes to this Japanese wrestling stuff, we the best in the business. Ain't nobody fucking with us, man. So tell them other boys are going to be humble, because we are not only have the throne, we coming for whatever throne we can get. So I'm going to holler at all y'all good people later. Until next time, take care. Peace.